good?
Right now, I am very busy with my online lectures.
Guys, I think about it. The more I come here, online learning is getting boring, isn't it? It doesn't match my learning style.
Guys, what do you think is learning style?
I think learning style is a person's way of learning or understanding learning material with their respective style and characteristic.
Yeah, I agree with Novi.
But in my opinion, learning style is the manner in which individuals perceive and process information in learning situation. So in short, it's the way you like to learn.
My opinion is almost the same as Epi. I think a learning style is a way that can provide direction in learning and teachings, which is described as an attitude, behavior, and factors that facilitate learning for an individual.
Yeah, I agree, but I have another opinion. According to me, learning style is the ways or method of a person in learning something or absorbing information, but according to their abilities.
Yeah, there are four learning style, right?
Right.
Auditory, visual, reading and writing, and kinesthetic. I want to know, what is your learning style?
I think my learning style is kinesthetic and visual because without realizing it when study or in class, I always make random movement. This is so that I don't feel bored. Then with visual, it's easier for me to understand the material because I'm more interested in what I see.
I think my learning style is visual and reading and writing because with visual I can get direct example and illustration that make it easy for me to understand the lecture explanation. And reading and writing because I think taking notes and rereading the material given by the lecture will help me to remember the material if I forget what the lecture explained.
For me, reading and writing because I can focus more and concentrate in a quiet, like silent atmosphere.
But according to my learning style, I prefer to reading and writing and also visual style, but I prefer to study by writing material notes in my notebook because it makes it easier for me to remember this material. And also when I like understanding material, I prefer to look at the video on the YouTube.
Yeah, I think my learning style is auditory and visual because with auditory, I can listen to the explanation from the teacher and better understand the material, like I see the example that are shown.
By the way, based on your learning style, what teaching approach suits you best?
I think the one that suits me is the indirected approach because I prepare the teacher to guide me first and I can also be involved in the learning process.
Yes, I also agree with Tarisa. I prefer the indirect guide approach.
Yeah, I also agree with Tarisa and Evi's opinions.
I think the teaching approach that is most suitable for me is the collaborative approach because in the current pandemic situation, learning through group discussion can be very helpful and easy for students in understanding the material because they can discuss and share material with each other.
And I think the teaching approach that suits me best is the constructivist approach because for me, direct interaction with a problem and concept will help me improve my understanding of the subject matter. And this teaching approach will also make me think more creatively and imaginatively.
Okay, I want to ask you guys if in the future we become an EFL teacher, what teaching approach do you think is the most suitable to apply?
Um, I think based on the teaching approach we discussed earlier, I choose the indirect guide approach. I think it would also be suitable to apply to our EFL class.
Yes, that's right. Because in learning foreign language, students need to be involved in the learning process and need an example from the teacher himself, so the learning can run effectively.
Yeah, I agree. It is the right teaching approach so that there is a balanced obligation between the teachers and students in the learning process.
Okay, maybe our meeting this time is enough, right? We have class soon.
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah, I'm
See you
so glad.
guys.
See you.